Welcome to Keeping Up with Jones Hour, where we talk about Memphis real estate and the deals behind it.
I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Dustin.
And we are the founding partners of Jones Hour Commercial Real Estate here in Memphis, Tennessee.
Right. We founded the firm in November of last year.
November of 2021.
I came from the shopping center group. I'm an alumni from the shopping center group. Been friends with Jonathan for 7 years.
7
Wow,
years.
I've known you for a while.
A long time.
We both do retail, commercial real estate. We're the best at what we do in town. And we kicked this idea around for a while and thought that it made sense for the city of Memphis to create this and have Memphis first and do some deals that helped drive the city in the right direction.
Yeah, it's something I think we both really believed in. I was with Boyle Investment Company, who is a local real estate firm, but they are more on the development investment side, and they do some here and then in Nashville, and they're a great company. But Dustin and I felt like we needed to capture something that wasn't being captured yet. And with both of our backgrounds, we do have this really unique national pool where we can reach out to people and concepts and investors from across the country, but
Right.
still have Memphis kind of at the forefront of every decision or every deal we work on. And so that was something a lot of fun. I think that we kind of jived on. So that's what brought us kind of here today.
Well, really, if we looked out at really a national level and drilled it down to a local level, there's in most other southern cities or most other cities in general, really, there's a really awesome local firm doing basically what we're doing now. And we looked at Memphis and said, there's a lot of great brokers here, but most of them are from national firms. And how do we join forces and create something special for the city that really puts the city first?
Right. So now we don't have to report to a Dallas or an Atlanta and see, we make the decisions here, for here, by here,
Right.
so on and so forth. And it's fun, and it's given us a lot of unique freedom, but also a lot of unique opportunities. And we've had a lot of quick success in these past 6 months. And so we have an awesome team and an awesome support and so we've all been able to fire on all cylinders. And what's exciting and what's kind of brought us to this podcast is it's been pretty awesome to see all the stuff going on in our city, and sometimes it gets overshadowed by other things. And so we wanted to bring them here and talk about things that we get to talk about on a daily basis, and things that not everybody knows about, and kind of the inner workings and kind of behind the curtain type things going on in our city, because it's really, really cool and really exciting. And it's funny because people from outside our city look and see these really cool things, and sometimes our people, us as Memphians are a little bit
blind to it almost.
We have a lot of really amazing characteristics as a city, and it's really fun to see big brands and local brands and big investors and small mom and pop investors all buying into the vision. So anyway, it's funny. I've been in commercial real estate for 10 years now. I started in San Antonio, and since I started in commercial real estate in San Antonio and then moved to Memphis, I've gotten the question more about one concept than I've ever gotten about all other concepts I've ever worked on. And Dustin and I did not work on this project, but we're really excited that it's finally landing in Memphis, and that is Top Golf.
Actually, I think there were rumors that Top Golf was coming for a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Now it's official.
Yeah, and they're here. And what's kind of unique about it is it took us a little bit longer to get Top Golf than other cities, and I think a lot of factors played into that. And
sure, you had Ken May, that was the FedEx guy that was there for a while looking for sites, and then he left. A lot of things stalled it, I think. But we got a site now, and it's transformational. Top Golf can be for the neighborhood that they land in. And I think it's interesting that we've got it, right? Everybody's like, when are we getting Top Golf? When are we getting Top Golf? And then we get it, and the first thing people do are like, oh, it's a terrible place.
Oh, we should have put it in a different location.
Yeah,
it's like,
why did they do it there? Right?
Yeah, I've got 10 better sites. I'm like, well, then why didn't you do the site?
Yeah.
Well, but it's so funny because it's like, why not use, and they are doing this, and to me it's very exciting, but like, why not utilize Top Golf to spur additional development in an area? Why not why not use Topgolf to
change all the negative things that people think about, right?
Yeah, and place make, right? You use that term and create that there's there where people can go and gravitate to an area where they maybe wouldn't necessarily gravitate otherwise. And so, and this is going to spur a lot of other development, whether it's retailers and restaurants and houses and offices, and because people want to be by Topgolf.
Sure.
It's a unique entertainment experience, and
this really fits their MO. If you've ever been to a Topgolf, whether it's in Scottsdale or Nashville, even Birmingham, they're not going in the known downtown, entertainment district or whatever. They're along a highway somewhere where their lights are not shining all over the residents, nearby and stuff. So I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
They've delivered it in an area that has for a while now been trending the wrong direction. And I think it's going to be huge for that area. That neighborhood's really going to benefit.
Yeah, I agree. And it's kind of fun to see the two meteors colliding, one with TPC and what all's going on there with the tournament. And then down the street, you have Topgolf, and you've had really this resurgence of life into that neighborhood. And you think about the proximity that it has to East Memphis, Germantown, Collierville, DeSoto County. It's going to bring people from all over the city in a really simple manner to reinvigorate some of the other concepts that have maybe been left behind, or restaurants that aren't doing quite as well because of the location. But now you have this just monster of an economic driver in your neighborhood. It's going to be a game changer. It is a game changer.
And we know it's possible because it's happening in other Memphis neighborhoods. Right?
100%.
You look at Broad Avenue and how it's evolved over the last few years. Actually, I think Topgolf may have looked in that area at one point, but anyway, it happens. And now the Edge District.
The Edge District's huge.
Yeah, where you've seen what Ethan and Gary have done down there and their development with the Rise Apartments. Alex Turley and the Turley Company's redeveloping the Orleans Station. I think we're working on the cycle shop down there, which is a really interesting project. What are some of those?
And there's a lot of infill projects that PKM's doing, that Halford's doing. That you have this a whole. Really, that's a really unique and the most organic way type of redevelopment. You have two call it power developers that are local Memphis developers that have this. Talk about the best example of a Memphian and Henry Turley Company, or Henry Turley, but now Alex is carrying on the legacy. And then you have Gary Prosterman, who's done these really amazing adaptive reuses, historic adaptive reuses all around the country. And now we have him doing it here. And we got the Orion headquarters and the Rise Apartments. Now he's got phase 2, but then you have the smaller investors, which we've talked about a little bit earlier, that are plugging in these little pockets, a quarter acre here, half acre there, an acre here. And it's just, talk about, excellent. Talk about like new life being breathed into.
Well, and that's Memphis on the grand scale. I think that's where we're at.
Right.
You've seen it in Birmingham, you've seen it in Nashville, you've seen it in Atlanta for a long time.
Yep.
And we're on the rise
for sure.
Things are happening in Memphis finally.
I think there's like $400 million plus under development just in the medical / Ed's district.
Yep.
400 million. That doesn't include on the other side of Danny Thomas, where you have Union Row, or the Walk-On Union, as well, which is earmarked for another 950 million.
Yep.
Anyway, it's pretty incredible, and it's very exciting to see. And it's really, we're really, really fortunate to be a part of a very small part of it, but be a part of it and what we're doing at Jones Hour.
I guess let's wrap it up. Thanks everybody for listening to the show. I think we'll continue to do similar discussions about neighborhoods and the projects coming to those neighborhoods and those deals. We appreciate you listening, and check in next month.